We have a powerful ability as the incredibly intuitive and creative beings we are. We have it in us to understand anything we put our minds to, and in that, create anything we want. Our technology is remarkable. It allows us to manipulate reality at whatever scale we want, in whatever way we want. We have created things that allow us to surpass the limits of our biology. You can communicate today with anyone you want in the world in real time. Not only that, but you are able to see them and their environment without even going there. This is the power of a god. However, we use it in such unconstructive ways. Most of our technology is created with good intention in an attempt to help humanity and provide the means to bend and shape reality as we see fit, to help elevate our existence and lives to their maximum potential. Most of our technologies do that, and it's great. It does come with a lot of problems, however, mainly the negative effect our technologies have on nature and our planet, but it also has a profoundly negative effect on ourselves as well. Take the internet for instance. If I asked you how intelligent you are on your own, you would be able to demonstrate the levels of your intelligence. If I gave you a smartphone and asked you again, you could simply say that you are infinitely intelligent, as you now have an extension of yourself that allows you to access any information you want in real time. The internet is a strange thing. It is a reality in of itself, a dimension that we have created and used constantly in infinite ways. We use it to express ourselves, connect with others, share and discuss ideas, learn new skills and study things that normally you would have to travel across the globe or pay large sums of money to see or do. It is insanely complex and obviously not without its problems. Being a reality in of itself, there is a certain level of anonymity that comes with operating within it. This is not good because it leads to people almost creating an alter ego that they embody whilst they traverse it. This causes there to be just as much disinformation on the internet as there is information, and so it causes people to be misled. As much as these forms of technology bring us together through connectivity, it actually seems to be driving us further and further apart. And if you dare to say the wrong thing or something inappropriate in a moment of anger or passion, you are slapped with a giant label that follows you for the rest of your life. Not just within the reality of the internet, but it bleeds through into this reality too. As I said in my video on communication, words have power and are like seeds. We should make sure that when we plant these seeds, they will not grow beyond themselves and take a life of their own. We must be mindful of what we communicate in all places, all of the time. Technology seems to be leading us down a certain path. It appears to have but one end. The biggest industry of our technology is entertainment, the power to escape our lives and experience or view another. The highest form of this being games of any kind. As children, we loved to use our imaginations to create a narrative or game that we would act out with others. You could imagine yourself with superpowers, and even though you didn't have them, it didn't matter because you could imagine that you did. That was always enough as a child. The highest form of playful technology is video games. When you play these, you do not even need to imagine that you are someone else. You can see it in front of you, and you can control how you act within that place. Obviously, books, movies, and TV shows are all forms of this, but none give you the same control to affect narrative as a video game does. And there is something about being able to control the character and their actions that immerses us within the world of the game. This is an amazing thing, and it shows you that deep down, we never really grew up or out of that playful place. We are all truly children at heart. These days we have virtual reality. So you can now literally go inside these imaginary worlds where you have powers and abilities and get to act out these stories as you. Again, this is a remarkable achievement and it's insane to think about. My question, however, is where is this leading us? It would seem that the future of this path is going to take us to a place where technology is so advanced that we would not only be able to play these games, but take our consciousness and put it inside the game. More than likely, it will be something like the game Roy from Rick and Morty. You hook yourself up to a machine and boom, you are born into a life. You have no prior knowledge of what came before you, and thus you are forced to contemplate and experience everything as if it were the only experience you had ever had. As by this time, computer graphics will most likely be so unbelievably realistic and the game itself so complex that there would be virtually no difference. Within this game, you would be one character. You could not jump to another character. You must experience the game in that single perspective. This all sounds pretty good and fun, but in my opinion, pointless. That's the existence we already have. You might not enjoy it, but no matter what you do, you cannot jump between characters within this reality. The point of playing the game is to experience it all, and not give up. You must face the challenges put in your way and overcome the limits of your own self. This existence we have, whether it itself is a simulation or not, is a game the universe is playing, and its chosen character is you. If you do not enjoy this reality, how could you think you could enjoy another one that would, at the time of playing, seem the same? We must be careful of how we progress with our technology, lest we become trapped in an Inception-style loop of trying to escape reality in order to find out and understand what the universe is and what we are in it. I say let's understand and experience this reality before we go jumping into the next one, and regardless whether or not our current reality is a simulation or a video game, if we are here, should we not play it? Technology has its balance, like all things. It can be destructive and toxic, but also enlightening and magical. We should, however, stop for a minute and ask the question, is it worth doing what we are doing, or can we just let it all be and actually live and experience everything this reality and universe has to offer? We have this amazing gift of life and momentary perception. I say let's just revel in it and see where it goes. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.